Welcome to Stealth Camping Adventures with Neil. This is not the spot that I wanted at all. Change of plans. I already filmed an intro for this video, and things got a little sketch. There was cops around. I'll tell you the full story later, but this is the new location. We're just outside of Fredericton, Brunswick. We're gonna stealth camp in the back of my SUV and try to not get caught, but it gets a little complicated. I'll tell you about it in a minute. Let's get set up. All right, folks, here's the scoop. I am at the Big Stop Irving in Lincoln, just outside of Fredericton. This is better known as the Blue Canoe. If you do not know what a Big Stop is in Canada, it's essentially an Irving, a regular Irving gas station, except for it's bigger. It's the Big Stop. It's a one-stop shop for everyone, truckers. There's a restaurant here, which is actually called the Blue Canoe, and then obviously the convenience store and liquor store as well. Kind of, they sell liquor in here. So I've had to come outside the city because of the ongoing truck convoy protests that are happening in Ottawa. So that's not happening here right now, but they were talking about it on the radio, and there are planned protests here in Fredericton this coming weekend. And they also said that cops are going to be patrolling parking lots. Bad timing. Parking lots during the night and during the daytime to prevent these groups from setting up camp. So this is not good timing at all. There is no way I could have stayed in Fredericton and not got caught. I started to film the intro in the Sobeys parking lot, and I was planning on doing an overnight in McDonald's, or in the McDonald's parking lot. And there was a cop, and he pulled in literally and just sat there for 20 minutes, and I waited and I waited and I waited, and he wasn't leaving. So the radio was right. The cops are patrolling the parking lot. So I figured, you know what? Well, I'm still going to do this, okay? Challenge accepted. I'm still going to do it. I just need to find a better spot. So we're outside of Fredericton here, and we are at the Big Stop Irving. There is like no one in the parking lot. I think that's a bad thing because I kind of stand out a little bit. But regardless, we're going to sleep in the SUV tonight, and we're going to have some fun. I'm going to show you everything that I've got here. All the gear, the sleeping bag, the sleeping mat, how I'm going to block out the windows because I can't be, I don't want to be seen. I don't want to get caught. And if they are patrolling, then, chances are a cop probably will pull through here at some point. So I want to be as stealthy as possible. And the entire idea of stealth camping is to not get caught. That's really the whole idea. What I'm doing isn't illegal. It's very much within the law. But it's also a bit frowned upon as well, especially if it's an overcrowded parking lot and you're taking up a space that an actual customer could use. But we're going to fix that in two ways. The first way has already been fixed for us. I'm not taking up a spot. There are literally hundreds of spots here available. And number two, we're going to be a customer. We're going to go in and get some snacks and some drinks and stuff. And the intention was to do a bit of a McDonald's feed. And I did go to McDonald's, but that was after I decided to scrap that part. So maybe I'll include the clips. I just decided to go anyway because I was hungry. But I made an unforgivable mistake, and that was not getting a drink. So we're actually going to go in and become a customer of Irving here like very soon because I need a drink. I'm very thirsty. We're going to come back out. We're going to get set up, and we're going to have some fun here. I'm excited, and we're going to try some new stuff in there, I think. I'm going to try and get a drink I've never tried before, maybe a snack I've never tried before. And yeah, let's do it. Alright, so as you can see, I am basically the only person in this parking lot, which I think is a bad thing. And the more I think about it, the more I realize that it is definitely a bad thing. I'm right in the light. That street light's going to be on all night. But the good thing is that I'm parked over in the corner. So no one's going to see me from the front windows. No one's going to see me from this side behind me because there's a snowbank there. There's a snowbank in front of me. Even if people do come, no one's going to park like right next to me on my left side. It's kind of the back that I'm worried about. That faces that entire parking lot. But if I get the window inserts up, and I made those custom, I'll show them to you. Hopefully they fit. I haven't tested them all. If I get those up and block out any light coming from inside, I think I'll be okay. I suspect that you know, the odd time someone probably sleeps in their vehicle here. This location is in between Fredericton, or in between Moncton and a lot of other places past Fredericton. So a lot of people drive through here on their way to places. So I suspect I am not the first person to sleep in this parking lot, and I won't be the last. But we did get some snacks to start this off. I'm not a big energy drink guy, but Monster has something new here called Rehab. That's an interesting thing to put on a can. I'm not sure if this is zero sugar or what, but I'm gonna try it. I can probably count on, you know, 1 or 2 hands how many energy drinks I have in a year. They're just not really my thing. Tonight was supposed to be a cheat night. Okay, I had McDonald's earlier for basically the first time in 3-4 months. I've had fast food like 5-6 times in the last 5-6 months. I've been really, really good. I used to have it once a week or twice a week. It was pretty bad, but I've really cut back. I've lost some weight, and this was supposed to be the cheat night. So we're gonna try this out, and this is peach tea, Monster Rehab, and then we got a different flavor actually, Monster Rehab, but this one is strawberry lemonade. That could be deadly, absolutely deadly. I'm gonna have to read this can and figure out what this Rehab stuff is all about. But let's move on to possibly the best drink of all time. I don't drink much pop these days, but look at that. Cool bottle, and I tried this recently a couple of weeks ago, and it's incredible. One of the best pops I've ever had, or sodas, as you guys say in America. So, but this is Mountain Dew Spark Raspberry Lemonade. Highly recommend. I actually got 2 of those. I'm not going to be drinking all this tonight. I'll probably pour most of those energy drinks out. I just want to try them. I will be drinking the Mountain Dew, and I'll take the other one home for this weekend. I got some tropical Swedish berries. Shout out to all the Swedes out there watching. I don't actually know if this has anything to do with Sweden or not, but Swedish berries are good. Let's try the tropical kind. And then the final thing I got, sorry, that's not the final thing I got. Haha, silly me. I got Misfit Gummies, Jolly Ranchers. These are lemonade sours. I'm a big fan of sour things and lemonade. I don't typically eat candy like that, though. I'm a chocolate person, so you're not going to see me eating Twizzlers or anything like that. Usually it's always chocolate. What's better than Reese's? Not Reese, Americans, Reese's, okay? That's what we call it here. This is king size. There's 4 in a thing. So that's going to be fun, but I need to get this place set up and figured out before I get into any snacks. So bear with me. Let's do some work. All right, let's try this first window insert. It's going to be one of these ones. I don't know if it's this one. No, I think it's the other one. Nope, not that one. That's for the back. I think it's this one. So the way I made these was I took, you know the stuff that you can get for the front of your window to block out the sun in the summertime? I took that, and then I made the cutouts. It's just cardboard. It's actually from an air conditioning unit, cardboard box I had. So I took that, I cut it out to try and fit the generic shape of the window, did the best I could, and then I stapled this, black stuff on the other side. So no one is seeing through this. It's just the part of will it fit or not. So let's test this out. Okay, answer is yes, it fits almost perfectly. Problem though, there are gaps. There are definitely gaps here. If anyone walks up or even from a distance, they can probably see the light shining through there. So we'll figure that out somehow tonight. I'm not sure what that means, but we're gonna figure it out. Let's move around and continue the process. All right, let's try this one now. I'm not sure if this one's gonna be better or worse. Let's see. Okay, definitely some gaps there as well. It's, I would say, worse actually, which is a good thing because it's on the side that I don't really care about. So that's great, that's not going anywhere. And the back's tricky. The back is tricky, and then I've got these little windows here. Those little windows are the ones that I made the best, so I'm not concerned at all for those, but those are actually underneath all of this stuff, unfortunately, in a little container. So I have to do those last, maybe? The front part's the complicated part. this gets real complicated real fast over here. Because I've got this, I didn't know what to do for the front. This is a shoddy job. First I gotta stuff the bottom to get some height so this fits the top. Okay, change of plans. Someone actually parked pretty close to here and they were just standing out of their vehicle a little bit. So I've turned off the light and I'm just waiting for them to leave. They kind of look this way. So I'm trying not to arouse too much suspicion. So the light's off, we're just gonna wait them out and continue the process. Okay, so here's my plan. It's hard to see right now, but this is a big like gardening tarp. You basically put like your old leaves or any cuttings or anything on it, and then you kind of carry it to where it needs to be. But I'm going to use it to block out part of the back window, and I'm going to do it a little awkwardly. I'm going to show you the outside after I'm done, but it's got a little hook here. I'm going to take this. I'm going to put this outside of the vehicle. I'm going to hook it up on the antenna up top, which is just above me right here. And then I'm going to close the door on the rest of this thing and let it hang inside. You'll understand what I mean once I get it up, but it should work pretty good and look pretty stealthy from the outside, so let's get it up. Alright, so as you can see, that kind of blocks a lot of light, but I do have panels which are over there that I'm also going to put behind and up into the window, like that one there. But I want to show you the outside. Super stealthy, no one's going to see that. So let's get these back panels on and get the rest of these up as well. It's a good thing I'm not an engineer. When it doesn't fit, force it. Not my finest work. Not great. That is not great. Okay, the right side is good. The left side, extremely questionable. Who made this thing? There's a large gap here of light, which isn't great, but it's not the end of the world. There are bigger gaps actually along the window up here on the side, which is a way bigger issue. Also, the light sucks in here. Someone turn on some light. Okay. That was interesting. It's getting hot in here actually. I'm not worried about the temperature tonight. It's supposed to go down to -4, which should be okay. The back is also looking very disheveled. Just some really questionable work by myself back here, specifically up there in that top left corner. I think it'll be okay though. I'm just gonna apply some more tape and maybe prop it up with the tripod over there and just continue to use the tripod that the camera's on right now. But that one is a piece of masterful work, and it looks like I just found it behind a dumpster. It fits so perfectly, as well as this one over here. Just the utmost work possible by myself. Very impressive. This, no, not good. This, not good. Back there, yikes, and behind me, yikes. So of all the panels, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I've done 2. Well, the rest are crap. So I've got a lot to learn. This is the first attempt, so I'm not too upset, but yeah, a lot to learn. Now I got to get the rest of this stuff all set up and get comfy. Okay, so some time has passed. I have mended a bit of a corner back here. I had to take the jacket off, it's too hot. Manscaped shirt, by the way, not a sponsor. They did sponsor me for a couple of videos, and I declined future sponsorship. Great product though, really great product. Not a sponsor, used to be a sponsor. So everything's locked down in here pretty good. I'm actually feeling way better right now than I did earlier. I think this is gonna come along pretty nicely. All the annoying pieces are done, other than blowing up this air mat. It's just a single air mat for one person. It does not take very long to blow up, so I'm going to blow this up now and set it up, and then kind of get the sleeping bag ready to go, get things settled a little bit more. We can try some of the snacks, some of the drinks, and I'll show you what I brought in my bag here as well for entertainment. Actually, I'm pretty parched. we're going to go with this one. We're going to start with this one. The strawberry, what was it? Strawberry lemonade Monster Rehab. The top of the can's pretty cool though. It's all black. Good luck to blowing the top. Wow. Is this alcoholic? It smells like alcohol a little bit. It's terrible. It's terrible. It's not carbonated. It's just juice. I don't want just juice, I want carbonation. As I still drink it. It's actually not that bad. But when I buy an energy drink, I want that crisp, you know, I want that carbonation. I want that something punching me in the throat, in the mouth. And that ain't it. So there's a little valve right there, an air pocket, and you literally just pump this entire thing up with your hand. You can use your foot also. I just use my hand. All right, we've got it blown up, and we're good to go. All right, we got the sleeping pad down. Seems pretty good. Now it's time to get the sleeping bag out. Note to self, buy a bigger vehicle. So this sleeping bag is rated for basically 0, apparently. It's a 3-season bag, which really means it's a 2-season bag. The sleeping bag people always lie, but this should be no problem tonight. It's not going to get too cold, only a -5, 4 or 5, something like that. Be plenty fine for me tonight. Plus with the, you know, this isn't a big SUV, it's a small SUV, and the body heat will definitely help. I also have some thermal underwear with me, which I'll be wearing later, and some 2 additional blankets. So we're going to be fine here tonight on this. I'm not worried at all, actually. Since it is such a warm night out, I'm going to put one of my blankets underneath my sleeping bag for just a little bit of extra softness underneath myself. That's perfect. And then we got the sleeping bag. The brand is called Unigear. I've never heard of it. All right, so we've got everything in order here pretty much for the most part, and we've got some minor rearranging to do. But I got my bag here, and I wanted to show you guys kind of what was in it and what I brought with me. It is overkill. 100% regret, you know, bringing all this stuff. Let me see if I can get some better light on the situation. That's a little bit better. A little overkill, actually. That's a little concerning how bright that is. I can't see it right now. Actually, let me do a peek and check. All right, I think we're good. Not much going on out there. So look at this. Perfect. What great timing. It is a night light. Well, it's not really a night light. It's just it's a camping light, which provides a much more soft light, a much more soft glow. So let's use that to our advantage. And let's put that over here. Actually, we're gonna put it on the other can of Monster. Let's see if we can turn this phone off. I got my work phone. I got my personal phone for some lights. I got some other lights in here as well. So that's not too bad actually. That light does well in here. I've got this little clamp light. Not sure if I'm going to use it or not. Forget how to use it. Actually, I think it's just a touch. Oh yeah, it's on top. Okay, not bad. Let's see where I can put this thing. Maybe up here. There. We'll put it up there for some additional light. Now I've got these socks. These are heated socks. There's literally a battery in here. I don't think I'm going to wear these tonight because it's not going to be that cold. I'll keep them handy though, just in case. What else we got in here? So we got a battery bank, which is, I believe, 99 watt hours. Yeah, 99.9 watt hours, 27,000 milliamps. So that'll charge my phone probably 5 or 6 times over. We've got a flashlight in here. I don't think we're going to use this. This one's pretty powerful. So I'm just going to set that off to the side now. We've got a headlamp. This is way too bright for in here. I'm going to turn it on just for fun. But that's overkill for in here. So we're going to turn this off. Whoa, now we're talking. Okay, let's put that off to the side. We're not using that. Now this is what we might use. It's a pretty damp day out tonight. This is called Damp Rid, and it reduces the moisture in, you know, an RV, a camper. It's not really intended to use in SUV camping or stealth camping, but it's going to do the trick. And I was planning on not using it, but it's really rainy and really humid today. So I might actually open this up, because it's going to get down to -5. There's going to be condensation on the windows here. And then once it gets down below 0, obviously it's going to freeze, and that's not really fun in the morning, trying to scrape the outside of the window and the inside. So we will keep that handy. We might use that. Next, this is a absolute must for me, a crucial item. It's a fan. I cannot sleep without a fan or white noise, but I like the fan. I like the air on me. So let's turn this on. It even has a, whoa, it even has a light. I forgot about the light. I just blinded myself. But that's a pretty cool item. We're gonna put that up. Oh, is it gonna fit? Is it gonna fit? Is it gonna fit? I didn't test this. Oh snap. Can you guys see that? Heck yeah, you can see that. Look at that. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. That's a legit find. Okay, let's turn the fan off, but we'll keep the light on. We'll put it on the lowest setting here, just for some extra light. I can't get this seatbelt out of the way, I'm sorry. I've got this just in case it gets a little bit too bright outside, or shining in rather from all the lights, but it is if I shut all these lights off, it would be pitch black in here. So I don't think I'm going to need this. I brought this thinking that I might install it. It's a giant cargo net that kind of runs from this hook over to this hook and then up to the front hooks, and then you tighten it and you can put stuff like up here. There's so much stuff in here right now, I'm not even getting into that. I'll do that not in a video, just at another time. Oh, I hear a vehicle. That sounds really close actually. Oh yeah. Oh, he parked right over there. Buddy, there's 100 parking spots free. And you parked 7 away from me? Yeah, there's already condensation on the inside of the window. I think we're okay though. Lots of protection on this side as far as light. So we're good. So I got this light here. It's got a hot shoe on the bottom. So it actually goes on the top of a camera. I didn't think I was going to use it, but I wanted to bring it anyway. And you just, boom, turn it on. All kinds of light. Overkill actually right now, so we're going to turn that off. We're not going to use that tonight. Just a third extra little tiny blanket just in case. A sweater in case it gets really cold. I don't plan on wearing that though. We got some sweatpants here. Don't plan on wearing those just in case. I like to be prepared, you never know. Cables, you know, charging cables, iPhone cables and whatnot. What else is in here? A camera mount for the window for that camera, the DSLR. That's not going anywhere. Not right now. Maybe in the daytime, but not now. I need the blockage. Another mobile battery bank to charge any phones. Really overkill here. Overprepared. Probably the best piece in here, thermal underwear. These are incredible. I love these. So comfortable and so warm. I will be wearing these tonight. That's essentially it. There's a couple of other little knickknacks in there, but pretty insignificant. Really stuff just for the really cold nights. If you're a Patreon member, you would have seen me kind of go through these items already. One item you may be asking, why, how come I haven't shown it, is the heater. It's the buddy heater, the propane heater, and then the carbon monoxide detector. It's not cold enough. I don't need it, and it's just it would take up way too much space, so it's not really necessary for tonight. So I left it home. It's not with me. So now that that's out of the way, we can kind of rearrange this a little bit better actually, and make some more room for myself. Get the entertainment out, aka an iPad with some stuff downloaded onto it. We'll put that there. The jacket. I had the jacket propped up because it was blocking that little failure in the section up here. So maybe I'll take the sweatpants because I'm not going to wear these. And I'll just put that up there. And that's pretty much it. So I'm going to take a little bit of a break here, get comfy, get the entertainment out, and we'll try some snacks, we'll try the other drink, and go from there. Alright, so we're in the sleeping bag now. It's pretty comfy, actually. It's not too bad. The problem is that this is not a flat lay floor. The seats do not fold down completely flat, so I'm at a bit of an angle. I almost feel like I'm starting to stand up. It's not a big deal, but it's going to be an interesting sleep, that's for sure. Also, not thermal pants, thermal shirt. I picked the wrong thing, unfortunately. I grabbed the wrong thing. So, not a big deal, but I'm a little taller than a perfect fit in here. I'm just under 5'10", or basically 5'10", and my head is hitting the seat here, so I'm not going to be able to have a flat sleep. Not a big deal, I'm a side sleeper anyway, but that's one problem. The second problem is I am sliding right off of this mat. Yeah, let's try some of these. These are the Jolly Rancher Misfits Sour Lemonade. Looks to be a couple flavors in here, so we'll give these a go. Ooh, check that one out. That one looks pretty good. Whoa. Yo. These are good. What the heck? Another one. Dang. Like I said, not really a big candy guy. Woo. That one was sour. Not really a big candy guy, but those are good. Let's try the other ones now. The light's falling as well. I need to fix that. Sorry, I know the perspective's probably really weird because this is a really wide angle lens. So things are getting a little freaky here near the edges. I probably look all distorted as well. These are the tropical Swedish berries. Shout out to my Swedish viewers. Okay, well apparently that was a fail. Alright, that was easier. Oh my, what the heck is this? That smells like a rug. I can't eat these. Can I? This is food? Yeah, those are pretty good. These smell terrible. These smell like... These actually kind of smell like cat piss. No joke. Go buy a bag of these if you can and smell this. And you tell me that does not smell like cat piss. Wow. That is an aggressive smell. They're pretty good though. Like, they smell terrible, but the taste is pretty spot on. This is a candy that I could probably eat. No problem. I likely only have maybe a couple a day though. I can't sit down and eat a lot of this stuff. Now we need that sweet nectar. Where did it go? Oh yes. The sweet nectar. Nectar of the gods, I like to say. This stuff is incredible. Not a sponsor, but it damn well should be. Unreal. Unreal. So I know I've kind of explained this in an earlier video, close to when 2022 first started. I talked about some of the videos that I wanted to make this year, and this was one of them. I wanted to do an overnight stealth camping video, specifically in the winter time, and this was a good test, because it's right below freezing. It is going to be a little bit chilly, but not insanely deathly cold. It's a very comfortable temperature in here right now. I'm in a t-shirt. The temperature is actually, I've got a thermometer here. It's actually 9.6 degrees in here, which is super comfortable actually. 9.6. Humidity is around 80%, which is high. Very high. I don't really like humidity any higher than about 60%, 55-60%. So it's, you know, it's pretty dank in here. It's a lot of condensation. But 9.6 is definitely nice. We'll keep an eye on that as the night goes on. But this was just a challenge. Like, this is so different than my normal content. Usually I'm talking hockey, I'm talking concepts and you know, sports in general, and jerseys and logos. That's really my bread and butter. That's what I really love. But there's also this other side of me that you guys probably don't really know about, because I never really talk about it, and I don't make any content outside of the hockey stuff usually. But there are things that really, really interest me, and I love to camp, I love to be outside, but I don't make those videos, and I kind of want to. It goes against really everything, the algorithm, all the stuff on YouTube, because you're supposed to be consistent, and you're supposed to make, you know, when you come in with a bunch of viewers, you want to retain them, and you want to not surprise them with some random video like this. There's probably going to be some of my viewers who see this video and be like, what the hell is this, and then unsubscribe. That's okay. I'm beyond that stage as a creator. I want to grow, obviously, but I also want to challenge myself as a person, and I want this channel to be my channel, about me, or not necessarily about me, but it's, you know, it's my channel. I want to make the videos that I want to make. I don't want to be stenciled into this one thing where I'm constantly making hockey videos. Listen, there will always be primarily hockey videos. 98% of the videos that will ever be released on this channel will likely be hockey videos. But that doesn't mean that there's not going to be these types of videos. You know, maybe there's 20 or 30 of these videos a year, and that's just another way for me to express myself as a creator, and as, you know, just as an adventurer a little bit. And obviously, this is a pretty lame adventure. I've driven 30 minutes from my house and I'm sleeping in the back of an SUV. It's not really an adventure, but it is a challenge, and I want to challenge myself. And I think I'm at the point in my life where I like to learn. And when I was in high school, it's not that I was stupid, I was a little bit, but I just didn't care. I didn't care to learn. I didn't care to study or anything like that, because I felt like a lot of the things that I was being taught, it wasn't applicable to my life then, or never will be. Doing mathematical equations to figure out something that I'll never need to know. And I wasn't being taught the important things, like how to do my taxes or how to buy a house. Like, none of that was taught to me. And that's the stuff that I probably would have been interested in. But no, instead of, I was taught about parallelograms and a bunch of crap. Like, I don't care about that stuff. So I actually almost failed high school. I just didn't have that drive in me at all when I was that age. But now I'm in my 30s, and things are different. I like to learn. I like to conquer things. I like to challenge myself. And this is another one of those little challenges. It's just a little bit different than what I'm used to, and it's kind of fun. It's a challenge that is also fun at the same time. And now I can say that I did it. Well, technically the night's not over, or the morning has not come yet. I might get kicked out. I might get spotted. I'm not sure. It's pretty quiet here right now, so I feel okay. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. I'm sure this video will turn off a lot of people, and I do want to grow, and I do want to retain viewers and stuff. But it also feels really good to kind of do a video like this. This is just completely different. And I've got another video coming on the channel too. It's a dome vlog. I went and stayed in a dome with a skylight and a wood fire, hot tub, and a pellet stove. It was a really cool experience for an entire weekend, and I filmed a video there, a tour of it. I'm just about to narrate. I haven't filmed that part yet. So that video is coming as well. So videos like that, they're gonna cause a couple of people to unsubscribe, which is unfortunate, but completely understandable. But I'm hoping that my loyal viewers, my longtime viewers, still might tune into this. All the views on this video for the first 48 hours will almost certainly be my subscribers, who are the longtime viewers and who maybe are just interested in general. And the views all after that are likely people who found this video in the future. If you're one of those future people, hey, thanks for joining me. I appreciate it. Please consider hitting the subscribe button down below. Hopefully I made it. Hopefully this video, hopefully this video is a success. But I appreciate the longtime viewers who are tuning into this and knowing it's different. This is not typical Neil content. This is not typical post-to-post content. If you are one of those people, I really appreciate you being here. I appreciate your support and the time that you've taken out of your day to kind of watch this silly video of a grown man sleep in the back of his SUV and just trying to have some fun. I've got to stop here. These are just staring me right in the face, and I got to get into them. This is my favorite chocolate bar. I like Crunch bars, but man, I don't think it gets better than Reese's. Not Reese, Reese's. Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. So that's what a Canadian Reese's looks like. It's a little small, actually. They used to be a lot bigger. Wait a minute. Why are these so small? This is called King Grand. It says 4, which is great. So there's 4. Okay, this is smaller than the normal pack of Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. I'm disappointed. There might be an extra peanut butter cup, but when you take 33% of one peanut butter cup and do that 3 times, what's that give you? An extra peanut butter cup. That's exactly what they did. I'm calling shenanigans on this. But there it is. Let's take a bite. Amazing. Look at that. For the record, that's not actually how I eat a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. I'm going to show you what I do, okay? You got to eat the edges all the way around until you get to a bite like this, where it's mostly all peanut butter. No edges, and then you just get all the good stuff in the middle. Amazing. And I'm sorry for this weird camera angle. I probably look about 600 pounds. I promise I'm not. I am overweight. I'm roughly 5'10", like I said earlier. I'm 185 pounds, so I'm about 10 pounds overweight, maybe 15 pounds overweight. But this camera angle is not doing me any favors, I don't think. So bear with me. I appreciate you being here. I'm going to tidy up here a little bit and probably get the iPad out. I've got some movies to watch. I'll show you what they are here in a second once I get it out. And yeah, let's get to it. But first, another drink of the nectar of the gods. Cheers. I got this iPad case recently that's got a keyboard that comes with it, which is cool. You can use the mouse. Actually works as like a legit mouse, which is really neat actually. But the reason that I decided to use this case, I have got another one that's just a regular iPad case, but the reason I decided to do it is because I can set it on my lap and it's not going anywhere. It acts just like, literally just like a computer. So I'm going to load up Netflix here and see what we got to watch. Alright, so here's what I got. I got Star Trek. I'll just show you. I've got some Star Trek because, you know, that's how I roll. Star Trek Next Generation. Peanut Butter Falcon. It's got Shia LaBeouf in it. Not seen it, obviously. I hear interesting things about it. The Protege, I believe it's called, with Samuel L. Jackson. Vanquish with Morgan Freeman. And then one called The Colony. Or, well, the thumbnail says Colony, and the title says Tides. So I don't know about that, but it's a space-related movie. So I'm not sure what I should watch, but I'm gonna get into it here. And it's, what time is it? It is after midnight. It is 12:17 a.m. right now. Getting a little late. I'll probably watch TV for about an hour or something on here for about an hour, and then try and get some sleep and see how it goes. I was just laying here in bed watching the iPad a little bit, and I heard this sound. It was a vehicle that drove through, and I decided to get up and peek out the window, and it was a police officer. It was a cop car, and he or she slowly drove around the parking lot. Didn't stop at the vehicle, which was good, but I had, like, my heart just sunk because, you know, clearly they are patrolling the parking lots for protesters or for, you know, suspicious things to be set up and stuff. I think Fredericton, the city here, is quite worried about it this weekend, so they're taking it quite seriously. But yeah, kind of got away with that one a little bit. But there is someone outside there right now. Yeah, there's another car parked over there that's kind of close. They've been there for a while, so I'm not sure if it's a worker or not. But just finishing up a show here on the iPad on Netflix. And then I'm going to get some sleep. So this will be good night. Wish me luck. And I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning. We meet again. It is 6:06. And I've just woken up from my alarm. Not naturally, from my alarm. I was actually sleeping okay in here. It is the perfect temperature, actually. It's +4. It was +3.2. 5 minutes ago when I checked this, so it's, I don't know, it's already started to rise in here, probably because I've been moving around and stuff. That's like 37 degrees Fahrenheit. It's the perfect temperature. I like to sleep in the cold, so I had a good sleep as far as temperature. I wasn't cold at all, but there was one problem for sure, and that is the slant that I am on and the length. My back is definitely killing me. Usually I'm a side sleeper, like I said, and I have no issue sleeping on my side. But I think it was the combination of the angle and not being able to stretch out when I wanted to. So there was a point where I was kind of like diagonal, and my head was over there. So it's not actually light out yet. I think it is. It's just there's so many street lights here, or like parking lights, that you just can't see. You can't see the light. But I'll show you what the windows look like. I took this panel off. So a little bit of condensation on the inside there. We've got some frost on the outside. I think it's -6 outside. But the reason I got up this early is because this place gets so busy during the day, early in the morning, because people are here getting breakfast, getting their gas before work. It's a Friday here, so it's a vacation day for me. So, oh man, I just realized there's literally a truck parked right in front of me. No joke. A truck with giant logs. I did not see that there. Yeah, and another car just pulled in, starting to park like in the same road that I'm in. So I actually need to kind of, I woke up at a good time. I set my alarm for a good time. People are starting to roll in. I should probably get out of here. So, success so far. It'll probably take me about 10 minutes to wrap up here. But yeah, successful night. And it was pretty fun. So, we'll do it again. We'll definitely do it again somewhere else. And with some adjustments for sure. But we can start to take off these things. Don't need these things anymore. Okay, there are even more cars pulling in now. So I'm actually surprised at how many vehicles have just come in the last like 3 or 4 minutes. I need to skedaddle. Let's wrap this up here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. If you like this super random video, please let me know. Please let me know how I can improve these videos, where else I should stay overnight, what else I can do to challenge myself. I'd really appreciate that. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Adios.